I was given a review copy of Lemke Software's new color correction filter for Final Cut Pro, which is called Epicolor, and it achieves absolutely beautiful results that are just unique in the industry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you footage that I took in the Upper East Side of Manhattan a few days ago of flowers and stuff, so that you can see the comparison in the color and judge for yourself. And I'm going to be reading from an email that I sent to the developer of Epicolor, just outlining my own impressions and reactions to what Epicolor can achieve. I have to say that there is something miraculous about Epicolor XE8472. I've been obsessed with Technicolor ever since I lived in Hollywood in the 1990s. When I started filmmaking in 1994, I used Super 8 film, which had Technicolor-like beauty to it, but was much lower resolution. I've wanted an adequate Technicolor plugin for Final Cut Pro for ages, but never found an acceptable one. There are a few products on the market that try to emulate Technicolor, but never quite live up to expectations. After processing test footage through Final Cut Pro X with the Epicolor filter applied, what I've found to be miraculous about Epicolor is that it genuinely surpasses Technicolor in beauty and color. Most people would refuse to believe that a software filter could surpass the epic beauty of Technicolor 3-strip process, but Epicolor actually does. I read about the developer's attempt to replicate how the human eye perceives color, and I believe that that's precisely what he's achieved with Epicolor. All hyperbole aside, the results are truly exalted. I am very much concerned with the topic of beauty. See my academic treatise on the subject, Pulchrism, Championing Beauty as the Purpose of Art, and I can tell you that the color and overall aesthetic resulting from the application of Lemke Epicolor filter is more satisfying to my eyes than any other software filter plugin or even film stock, including Technicolor, has ever been. In fact, there's something profoundly therapeutic about watching video footage which has been processed using the Epicolor plugin. I read a comment on a YouTube video which had been processed using Epicolor, in which the commenter effectively stated that Epicolor was too subtle. I believe it is only too subtle for people who are accustomed to bling filters which make video look like over-processed candy. It takes a refined eye to appreciate what Epicolor accomplishes. What you have achieved with Epicolor is simply beautiful and truly lasting quality. I've been in contact with the developer of Epicolor, which was formerly known as simply XE8472, and he supplied me with the following useful information. He said it is very difficult to communicate what the algorithm really does. My reaction to that statement is that I believe that it is because it is essentially a science in its infancy. He states that Epicolor, or XE8472, is not just a plugin for Final Cut Pro X, it's a technology, an algorithm, and could be integrated into every camera in the world. Lastly, I'll cite the product literature for Epicolor and XE8472. Epicolor is based on an algorithm called XE8472, which simulates the human brain visual system, the so-called color constancy. Color constancy was researched by both NASA and MIT for decades with no practical outcome to date. NASA Langley Research Center's comments on the topic: the goal is to make the recorded image look like what you would have seen if you had been observing the scene in person. This means full visual realism analogous to the concert hall sound of audio fidelity. Epicolor automatically corrects professional video to make it look natural and realistic without tedious manual correction. Epicolor is a first-of-a-kind technology and is the result of 14 years of research and development. If you want to see Epicolor in use, just check out any of my other vlogs. I apply Epicolor over all of them. All of the footage on all of them has it, except for the titles, which the developer of Epicolor actually doesn't like the way that I color the titles, so don't look at the titles, but everything else is processed with Epicolor, and I think that it just really achieves, it's really beautiful. I don't even know what it does, but it really is almost therapeutic on the mind, on the eyes. So just give it a chance, check it out. It might be too subtle for your tastes, but I would argue that if your tastes can't accommodate that kind of subtlety, then maybe you should actually question your own sense of aesthetics, to be frank. But thanks very much for watching, and check out Epicolor. Just type in Epicolor, you'll find it. All right, Lemke Software. Thanks.